Welcome to Ask Me Anything, featuring spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kellee White.
Hi, everybody. It's me, a spiritual medium, Kellee White, and this is Ask Me Anything. So welcome to everybody. Let me say some hellos to people. Hi, Maureen Walton. Hi there. Hi, Maria Simmons. And you ask a good question. What does the North Node mean in astrology? We'll talk about that. I think it's a good question. Hi, Julie. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Tracy. Cooper's Adventures. I love that. Hi, Tom from Detroit. Hi, Lori. Hi, Tony Hoffman-Lyman from Florida. Hi, Cheryl. I love saying Cheryl. Hi, Lori. How's school, honey? 4.0. Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Renee. Hi, Sherry Craft. Hi, Christine. Hi, Cherry Pearl. Oh, hi. That's a great name. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Amy. Hi, Renee Martinez. I was just thinking about you, honey. I hope your life is going well and all your adventures are fun. Hi, Patty Campbell. Good evening from Maryland. Hi, Divine Light Hazel. Wow. I love that. From Maine. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Kim Ann. Hi, Gina. I could just keep going on and on and on and on. This is just, hello, everybody. Oh, hi, Tracy. So excited for Saturday's event. So are we. Prajna and I and Renee are so excited. I think you guys are going to love it. And if you haven't signed up for we have a 3-part event. You can sign up for the first part, the second part, the third part, or all 3. And it begins this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And it's Lemuria and Atlantis, 2 totally different civilizations. But it's going to be exciting. It's going to be really fascinating. A lot of great information is going to come through. And Prajna is going to be doing this incredible meditation. It's really, the energy is going to be so strong. You'll feel it from wherever you are in the world. So please join us. Laura, you're going to be there too. Oh, great. It's going to be really fun and exciting. And you're going to learn a lot about the ancient cultures and ancient civilizations of Lemuria and Atlantis. And a big hint here, I said this on Monday's show, but Lemuria really was seeded by star seeds. And you know how I'm very much into intergalactic energies. I just love it. I can't get enough of it. So this is going to be a very exciting thing. And having said that, we have 2 winners, and Carissa and I came up with 2 winners for the giveaway. So if you're listening, there are 2 winners that will be taking this, get to take this class at no cost. It's their gifts. And one is Karen Rager. So thank you, Karen, for plugging along and being a big fan, and really appreciate it. And Kay O'Malley. So Kay O'Malley or Karen Rager, and Karen Rager both, you both won tickets for our 3-part event. So my assistant, Carissa, will be finding you on Facebook and get you the information. Okay. Hi, Chesney Leck. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. Oh my gosh. Heather from North Carolina. Yes, you are a Lemurian. Okay. I'll do a mini reading here. In fact, you know what? I'll do a quick mini reading on that one, since I know you've got to be a Lemurian. It's one of those things you just know about with yourself. These are messages from the guides, and these are from James Van Praagh, my dear, dear, dear friend. And he's got some great cards out. So let's get this one for you. Understand your body. And it's interesting because as a Lemurian, a lot of Lemurians, they come in, and I'm going to explain this in the class that we're going to take, but bodies were developed later. So it's another interesting point about Lemurians. So I think that's learn everything you can about your body. And I thought, let me do a little astrology before I go into some readings here. Okay. Hi, Cheryl Anderson. Hi, Elizabeth Preston. Isn't this weather nice, Elizabeth? We live near each other. So its weather is so much nicer now in spring. Oh my God. But let me do some astrology, because everybody's asking me what's going on, and I'm going to share this with you. So interesting enough, Saturn is now retrograde in Aquarius. So what does that mean? So Saturn is the planet of karma. the theme of it is responsibility and consequences. And I think it's kind of fascinating that tonight, the January 6th hearings are tonight with Saturn in retrograde, because it brings us back to something. Saturn is, with karma, it's neither good nor bad. It just makes it so everything is balanced. And so I think that we'll see a lot of balance, probably kicking and screaming, but in the universe, we should see on this planet some form of balance. Not because it's an easy thing. And again, there might be a lot of problems with trying to achieve a balance, but I think that's what this Saturn retrograde means. And because it's in Aquarius, Aquarius means humanity. So we're going to see some, hopefully some roads to help with humanity during this time. For most people, it will put them on the road they were supposed to be on. So I would say, lean in to anything that, instead of leaning back, lean into it. Oh, it's time to make a change. Okay, and lean in towards the change, because this is going to be a time that the universe literally puts us on the road that we're supposed to be on. So you might lose a job and think, oh no, I've lost a job. No. Universe has a better one planned for you. So think like that. Oh, that relationship didn't work out because it wasn't supposed to. Another one, a better one is coming. So you want to think in those terms, okay? Because it really does get us back to the path that we're supposed to be on, and that's Saturn retrograde. This goes until October 23rd. So I think this month is going to be, some of it will be pretty good, and then some of it, we're still living through a lot of the traumas of it. So it's a hard year, not an easy year, and I've been saying that all along. One thing I do want to talk about is on Tuesday. Tuesday we have, it's June 14th, we have this full moon, and it's a Sagittarius, full moon in Sagittarius, and it's squaring Neptune, and squaring Neptune in Pisces. So Sagittarius, so this full moon, they call it the strawberry moon. Funny thing, I've been buying a lot of strawberries lately. I love strawberries. They call it the strawberry moon. And this is a huge supermoon. And this supermoon, makes it even more emotional. You know how full moons make us emotional? Well, this makes us a little more emotional because of the supermoon quality of it. It's because it's closer proximity to Earth, so it makes it appear larger. So this particular full moon, Sagittarius is aligned with the truth. And so full moons illuminate things. So the full moon is going to illuminate whatever your truth is. You're going to start to see it. The problem situation is it's squaring Neptune in Pisces. Neptune is that dreamy planet. Like, you're going to be like, is this person telling me the truth? Is this person lying? So really use your gut with this during this time. Use your intuition. If you can, pull away from the emotions of what goes on that period of time. And full moons last, even though it's the one day, it really would last the day before, the day of, the next day. It lasts for even a couple of weeks. So it might be a pretty dramatic few days here coming up. That's what I'm going to say. It's probably going to be dramatic, probably. And on June 15th, the day after, that would be Wednesday of next week, Mars conjuncts Chiron in Aries. So Mars, the planet of war, conjunct means really closely to, and in the same sign as Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. So because Mars is more aggressive, and Aries is Chiron in Aries is about fixing ourselves and healing ourselves. So you might be looking at some past, past situations possibly that resurface during this time. And it's a good time to do a lot of self-reflection, a lot of healing on yourself, especially with this, with Saturn retrograde too. It's a good time to do healing on yourself. All right. Yeah. So this is, and I'll just end it with this one on June 16th. So it's like the 14th, 15th, and 16th. Oh boy, the sun squares Neptune. So that might kind of make us a little weak in vitality, because again, Neptune's this dreamy planet and the sun is this vibrant. It might make us a little weak. I tell you, the 14th and 15th, 16th are probably going to be, I'm going to say, a little more intense than the average days. Okay. Observe, not absorb. Oh, I like that. Thank you. Very good, Tracy. You're already feeling the full moon. Yeah. I think a lot of people are going to be feeling this one. It's pretty big. It's a big one. Hi, Renee Hammond from Oklahoma. Hi there. Hi, Arsley from Fort Worth. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, more emotional, definitely. And there's a lot of questions I wanted to answer before I even get into these. You know, people send me a lot of questions, and thank you so much for sending me all the questions. And also, before I forget, I want to mention I have been hacked a lot. So I will never come to you asking you for money. I'm never going to come to you asking you to, can I do a reading for you? No, yeah, never. You'll have to go to my website and sign up. Anything I do is on my website. Okay. So please, report anything. Sometimes they'll have like Kellee spelled like a different way, or they'll put a number 1 after my name, or I don't know what kind of nonsense, but, please pay attention to that, because it's a lot going on with that. So it just drives me nuts. Hi, Brandy Tapia. You're so sweet. Hope everyone is having a great night. I hope so too. You know, this is it's a great group of people to be involved with. So I really appreciate everybody joining me tonight, and all weeks that we do this show. And Kimberly from Australia. I love Australia. I was just talking earlier with my friend Harry T. We correspond through email and stuff. He's a wonderful medium in Australia. So Cheryl Anderson, tomorrow is your daughter's graduation. Congratulations. And she's July 28th. Oh my gosh. Well, July 28th is a very special day. It's a King of Hearts day. So King of Hearts comes in to take care of a lot of people. So your daughter would think like a male, but with a big heart here. And she'll probably help a lot of people in the world. So happy birthday to her. Christy Oucher, it's been very emotional, geez, and terrible vertigo. Christy, I'm sure it has been, honey. And I'm going to let's get you another card from your daughter, okay? Let's get you a card from your daughter. This is from James's Talking to Heaven. And if you ever get a chance to get these cards, they're really great because they really do give you a message from your loved one. And so this is for you, Christy, from your beloved daughter. I always give you a kiss good night. Oh, I got chills. She says she does, Mom. So I know that she's always around you. Oh, what a great card. There's a great question that I have to answer this question. And this is from Sammy Biskig. I don't know if I'm going to say your last name correctly. B-I-S-I-G, Bisig. Sammy. And she says, how does a family get closure when no one got to say goodbye to my heavenly daughter? And really, it's the question for everybody. How do you get closure when you don't get to say goodbye to your loved one? I run across this probably every day in my work because of things that happen when we can't be there when our loved one passes for whatever reason. It could be an accident. It could be anything that happens. So how do you get closure? You get closure by feeling your daughter around. I want you to know your daughter is around, Sammy. That's why I had to answer this question. I know she doesn't want you to suffer. And sometimes we just have to make peace with the fact that we didn't get to be there for that time. But it often, and I would say if it happens this way, it's because it's supposed to happen this way. Not even often. It is supposed to be this way because you may not have been able to either handle it at that time, or it may have prevented something, or I don't know. There's a reason for it that you weren't supposed to be there. Okay. But I want you to get in the stillness, Sammy. You can feel your daughter's presence, and I'm going to get a card for you from her. Okay. It takes time. It just takes time. And I know you're going to beat yourself up as a mother, and she doesn't want any of that. She doesn't want any of that. She's at peace, she's telling me. She says, oh, this is interesting. She says, my mind, oh, I've got chills everywhere. My mind is free. My mind is free. So your daughter's mind, she must have had a very active mind. I get that she's very talented too, very artistic. Okay. Hi, Frank Sullivan. How are you doing? So it just takes time. You know, it just takes a lot of time, honey. So be gentle with yourself. Annie Hamlet, my husband's in the hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry that he's in the hospital. So, I mean, it goes so fast. I'm going to see if I can grab that one. That your husband is in the hospital. Where? My gosh, I just went right past me. Went so fast. I went past it. Oh, here you go. On your birthday is February 8th. Okay, so February 8th. Is that his birthday or your birthday, honey? I don't know, Annie, but February 8th. So February 8th is a 4 of spades. So if that's you, you're very strong. 4 of spades, they could take a lot. Very old karma, old solid 4 of spades. They're like deep. They're very deep, which means that you're very deep if this is you. And if it's your husband, he will be okay. And Annie, you'll be okay too. You're strong. You're really strong. Very strong here. I'm going to get you a card, honey, from this is from your guides. Give without expectation. Okay, honey? Give without expectation. It'll be okay, Annie. It'll be okay. So let's see here. And there's a lot of good questions. And then somebody asked up above, they asked what the North Node in astrology means. So if you're doing a chart in astrology, there's a South Node and the North Node. And the North Node always goes into what you're going into, what you're growing into. So it's the kind of experiences that'll be throughout your life in order to grow spiritually. And it's something that you grow into, as opposed to the South Node, which is all karma stuff. So it's a good question. I appreciate that question. Okay, and this is from Marge Webb. Hi, Marge. She says, hi, Kellee. Her birthday is April 22nd. So April 22nd, which is, April 22nd is a Queen of Clubs. Okay, so you've got a mind that just doesn't stop. I'm wondering how I can help my son, who's 927. So 927 is a 10 of Hearts. Okay, he's frustrated about not doing what his heart loves. He's very artistic, works in multimedias, and he's a musician, and he can play almost any instrument. But in order to support his family, he has to do jobs he doesn't like or love. So he's frequently changing jobs, searching. So I just need to know how to support him. So let me explain a lot of things here. And, everybody in my family, including my husband, is a musician. So I understand the whole musician working a lot of jobs to be able to do your music. I get that. I hear this from all kinds of people and musicians and artists, all artists I hear this from. So, but he's a 10 of Hearts. 10 of Hearts comes to have lots of different jobs as they're learning about themselves. And part of what he's doing right now is learning about himself. And as a mother and a Queen of Clubs mother, that's like the mother of all time. It's got to be really hard, but you've got to just allow this happen. I know he's going to get frustrated. Try not to pull it in. Try not to pull it in. He's here to do good things, especially with music. So just let it keep going. Let it just keep going. It's hard for mothers. It's really hard for mothers. Oh, Martine, she says, and her birthday is December 22nd, which is 9 of Hearts, which I love. A lot of emotion with that. Thank you for any general message. And you get white feathers and signs every day. Well, I think the message here is to pay attention to your guides, because if they're sending you white feathers and signs, just pay attention to the sign. Okay, because I think that's going to be really important here for you. Okay, so Isabella Cerulli, 7-3. I need to decide between staying in my current position and accepting a new position. So you are a Queen of Diamonds, and a Queen of Diamonds always has to choose from what their heart is wanting them to do, because a Queen of Diamonds they tend to pick from what pays them the most or how they can do something that way. But in your case, you really have to, what do you like your position? Really, this is a great time to really go inward to see if you like even what you're doing. Or if you don't like it, then it would be a time to make a switch. Okay. So I hope that helps. Okay, Melissa Holloway, it's almost my birthday and I would love a mini reading. Yay, happy birthday, Melissa. And you are June 11th, which is a 6 of Diamonds. And a 6 of Diamonds comes in for, fairness, balance, they're very close with their friends. They're very close with their friends. They love their friends, and they're pretty good in sports, ironically. But they're here for balance, and they're here to do. I mean, I've seen all kinds of people: doctors, lawyers, teachers, all kinds of people with this. So it's a really good placement. It's always about also financial responsibility. So yeah, I know that you would have had to owe people or pay people or make sure your bills are paid on time, those kind of things, financial responsibility. And here is a card for you. Forgive yourself. So if you're holding on to anything, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Okay, this is very funny. Look at this. I have to say, hold on a minute. Who's that calling me? Let's see. Hold on a second. Hi, honey. I can't talk. I'm actually doing a show right now. Ah, I love you. Bye. I couldn't resist. Linda Miller, Kellee, do you have a good place you can recommend to purchase crystals? I do. I go to a place. I mean, I live in a farm in Wisconsin now, but there's a great place called the Crystal. Is it the Crystal Palace in Burbank? It's my friend Shauna's place in Burbank. Put Crystal Store, Burbank, California, and she's got great places for crystals. She's got a great crystal shop, and I just can't remember the exact name of it. It's the Crystal, not the Crystal Palace, but it's something like that in Burbank on Magnolia, Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank, California. But you can find her on Facebook, or you can look it up, and it's a great place for crystals. And she's really great about it because she'll take her phone and she'll show you the different crystals and everything. Oh, she's really good. She's got a really great eye for crystals. So really super. Patty Campbell, 1114. I seem to be at the beginning of a new friendship and relationship. It's taken me by surprise. A card, please. Love to you. Yes, I bet it has taken you by surprise. So this is, if it's happening now, it would be a karmic situation because Saturn retrograde, Saturn's going retrograde. So it would be some sort of a karmic relationship. But congratulations. I think that's great. So you are 1114, and 1114 is the 6 of clubs. You'll be speaking your truth. You'll be learning a lot about in the relationship. And let's get you a card from your guides too. Let's see here. Your beliefs are right for you. You definitely, 6 of clubs always knows their beliefs. So I think it's great that you're starting a new friendship and a new relationship. I think it's fantastic. Okay. Christy Henley, my youngest son was born on the blue moon. What does that mean to me? It means very rare. It means very rare. I would love to know the date that your son was born on, but the blue moon is a very rare, would make him really unique. Often, I'll say it like this: there are starseeds that come in on new moons. I'm sorry, on blue moons, because it's such a unique time. I bet this one's very special. That's what I would say. Oh my gosh, Lost Stone says my mom is turning 92, and she was born on June 17th. Wow, good for her. That's amazing. On June 17th, that's the King of Clubs. So your mother is female with a major male brain there. So that's got to keep her mind, it's got to be pretty sharp. King of Clubs are very sharp. Men or women, they're very, very sharp. So Emily Nicole, she says, hey, Kellee, life is super difficult right here, right now. Can I get a mini reading? Yes, of course, honey. So you are 8-5. I'm sorry that life has been a little more stressful. It has been a stressful year. It has. Now, it'll turn around in a couple of years, but maybe 3. But that's okay. We're all learning an awful lot during this period of time, right? So, oh, my gosh, you're an 8 of diamonds. Let me tell you what, 8 of diamonds. I bet you have a beautiful smile. 8 of diamonds can do anything. They can do anything. You have to figure out what it is you want to do. And the other thing is you have to be able to let go of people around you, especially 8 of diamonds, that are no longer, it might be too demanding, or it might be just time to let go of and set boundaries up. That's usually what an 8 of diamonds, especially with in relationships. So let me get you a card, honey, from your guides. Okay. So, whoops, that was the wrong card. I just did that one. Okay. Abundance is your right. Boy, that's the truth for an 8 of diamonds. That is the truth. it all depends on what you love, what's good for you. But abundance is definitely a right for an 8 of diamonds. Okay, so that's a big one. Okay, let me go back and look at some of these other questions that I have. Okay, Lena Bean. I love that name, Lena Bean. And your birthday is 8/4, so that's August 4th. And August 4th is a 9 of diamonds, somebody who comes to complete a 9 of diamonds. I always feel my heart kind of goes out to a 9 of diamonds because they have to give and then give and then give and then give and give and give. And then still have to keep giving. So you have to constantly give. But let's get a card from your Poppy in heaven. Of course, he absolutely is there with you. Absolutely. Absolutely. And he says, we will be together again. And this is from James's cards, the soul deck, talking to heaven. We will be together again. I know your dad's around you. Our loved ones are always just a thought away. They're just a thought away. So just know that they're always around here. Okay, Gail Julio. Hi, Gail. And your birthday is 12/18/57. I like the 1957 part, sister. I like that. And 1957's actually is a 22, which means the builders. So, and you are 12/18. I think it's an ace of spades. No, it is not. No, 12/18, December 18 is a king of hearts. December 18 is a king of hearts. So yeah, that's very different than an ace of spades. But a king of hearts is, so it looks like, I'm sure you're a female named Gail. So that means a king of hearts is you are a female that has a male brain. And a king of hearts is all about the expression of love, loving father, they call it, loving to other children, loving to your friends, the teacher, especially in 1957, they'd come in to teach love, actually. Yeah, so it's a really good one. So that's what it is. It's not an ace of spades, honey. It's king of hearts. Okay, so let's see. Feeling stuck, Kathy Klimzak. So your birthday is July 4th. Now, I'm sorry you're feeling stuck. Now, we talk about Mercury retrograde, and it's direct now. And in a few days, let's see, maybe next 3 or 4 or 5 days even, boy, that Mercury is going to be fully direct to the point where you won't be stuck. Just give it a few more days. And you are a Jack of diamonds. Jack of diamonds likes to go. They like pop. They like energy. They like to go fast. And so you're the only one that would be, sticking yourself. Is it time that, that you're stuck? Is it time to make another choice, get another job, do something else? Because Jack of diamonds cannot be bored. Oh my God. They get in trouble when they're bored. So don't get in trouble. They also, another thing about a Jack of diamonds, if they get bored, they go inward in their body and the body starts to break down and they'll get headaches, they'll get, depressed, that kind of thing. So you don't want to do that. So you don't want to be bored. Go find something great that you love. Ann Buffington. Hi, Kelly. Great question. Closure. Yeah, closure thank you for that. It was a really good question about getting closure. When somebody passes away that we're not present when it happens, and trying to get closure on it it's a real mature place you have to come to with it. You have to come to a mature place of a deep spiritual lesson, actually, for yourself. And it's a big one. We've all been there. It's a big one. Judy Hart, my daughter, Crystal Heaven. Is that your daughter's name, Crystal Heaven? Wow. That's like, I have to catch my breath on that. She was born December 3rd and died last year at 6/6. Can you give me a card from her? Absolutely, honey. Oh, Judy, I'm so sorry. Crystal Heaven. I have such chills on that one. Wow. So she was born on December 3rd. So December 3rd is a 2 of diamonds. And so you've probably been really close with that one. And she passed on 6/6. So just a year ago she passed. So let's get a card from her. She's definitely around, honey. What a beautiful name. Boy, and we choose our names on the other side. What name do we want to come in with? And then we put that thought in the parent's head, actually. But that your daughter would have chosen that. That's a great name. She says to tell you we have been together in dreams. And I get that she comes to you often in dreams. Boy, this one is going to be a guide for you. Okay? She's a blessing. I have such amazing feelings around her. Wow, what a blessing she is. Okay, so Judy Falaskini. This question is very weird. I don't know, Judy or Jody. I've had some weird ones. I'm grieving the death of my husband. Okay. However, I'm feeling so lovesick. I don't understand. Never read anything about this part of grieving. What do you think it is? I haven't felt like this since I was a young girl. I hope you could help me. Thank you for being you. So you mean lovesick like with somebody else? Is that what you mean by that? That's why I'm laughing. I think that's it. I hear this from widows from time to time. I've heard it both ways, from men and from women. Okay, I get to hear everybody's stuff. It's not weird at all, because what happens is you're grieving the death of your husband, and at the same time, you're in a vulnerable place, and then all of a sudden somebody comes in, and you know, it can be, it can go right into a quick love. They always say about men that most men, when their spouse passes away, the majority of them get married within 2 years. You don't see that much with women, but every once in a while you do. But it's been my experience, it's mostly the men that get married right away. But it's not unusual, Jody. If I can say anything to you, it's not unusual. Okay, so yeah, so I hope you feel good about it. It's okay to have two conflicting energies at the same time, of grief over your husband and infatuation for somebody else, if that's what we're talking about. I hope I'm interpreting this correctly, but I think I am. But it's very possible. I swear to you, I have a client that has just gone through this, so I know it's very possible. Okay, so it's okay, honey. Thank you for that. I so appreciate that. It's so it was refreshing to see. So thank you. Heather Chamberlain Pike. She says, knowing there is no death, they are still around. Listen, just listen. Absolutely. There is no such thing as death. You leave the body, the old suitcase, as my sister calls it. And of course, hers is like Louis Vuitton. But and then the soul just is free. So, okay, Dawn Bettina Rosen, greetings from San Diego. Oh, hi there, Dawn. Just got evicted because they are turning my apartment of 11 years into condos. Can I have a card, please? Of course you can. So, remember the Saturn retrograde. It's going to put you where you're supposed to be. So, 11 is an interesting number, right? You were there 11 years. 11 is a teacher. So, it's time to get some new lessons here. They're going to move you. I'd say lean into it. Don't have the fear around it. I'd say lean into it and say, look at these new adventures that I'm going to have. And that's the best way to view it. Okay. Life has a way, universe has a way of going, time to change. Here we go. Oops, Saturn, here we go. Change. So let me get you a card from your guides. Here we go. Know your truth. Know your truth, honey. So whatever your truth is, know that maybe you were tired of living there. Maybe you knew something was going to go on, something like that. Okay. Stephanie Lake, will I find a job soon in the nursing field? I've been out of work and health problems for 2 years, and I will need to do something that is not as hard on my body. Everything feels so uncertain. Yes, Stephanie, you will, because you will soon. Because again, interesting with the Saturn retrograde, and which is about, Saturn is work, health, and karma. And so it all fits the nursing field, actually. Yeah, you'll find something. Let's get you a card from your guides too, okay? You'll find a job very soon. Stay open-minded. Here we go. So your guides are like, look, stay open-minded. We're sending you these different jobs. Take a peek. You might like this one. Okay, don't worry. It all works out for you. It all will work out. Okay, let's see. Okay, Laura Essig. Hi, Laura. Anything for me? Your birthday is 8/28. So August 28th is Jack of Hearts. That's what I thought. Okay, Jack of Hearts is always about Sacrifice. They're real creative though, but sacrifice, sacrifice. So let's get you a card from your guides, because that's a lot of sacrifice there. Okay, here we go. Laura, set your intentions. So set your intentions on what you would like during the Saturn retrograde. What would you like to see happen? We've got this full moon. We've got a lot of interesting aspects. How do you want your life to be? And you want to think like that. Okay, how do you want your life to be? So let me just see about some of these other questions that I have. Let's see. Okay. Well, okay. This is from Michelle. Oh, wait, let me answer this one first. This is from Julie West. Hi, Julie. She says, hello, Kelly. I was wondering if you can explain a little bit about the universe and how it works. And when people say the universe knows what you need and does things in good time, thanks. Yes. So before we incarnate, we meet with our guides, we meet with our soul group, and what do we want to do? What do we want to accomplish in this life? And we come up with contracts with different people and various things that we're going to do. And we plan. Some of us plan very detailed. Some of us plan kind of willy-nilly. I've actually had a couple of soul readings where the person didn't plan at all. Just came on in. And that happens too. But what happens is timing, there's a divine timing. So if you're supposed to be here and you're like, but I want this, I want this, I want this, and you're staying in that place of that, you have to sit back and go, wait a minute, the universe, your own, everything that you put into your chart before you came knows better than your ego that wants something now. And it's always the ego that gets us in trouble. So you can sit back, you can put it out to the universe of what, and then all of a sudden doors start to shift and open. It's a subtle thing. And then all of a sudden it happens. So just have to have patience with everything. And the other thing is, I say this a lot, lean into the world. Don't lean back. In some sense, lean in. What do you want? Use your intuition. What is it that I came here to do? Use your intuition. Everybody has a thought, an intuition of who they are or what they want to do in the world. May get stuck by, I don't know how to get there. So if that's the question, then you say, how do I get there? And then you start planning it out. And boy, watch those doors open. You know, it's the road of being human, the human condition. But don't let the ego get in the way. Just kind of move it away and allow things to come in. It's a kind of a dance that you do here with the universe, if that makes any sense. Susan's QR channel. My daughter has been through a lot in her 38 years. On 6-1 up for promotion. Do you see anything? So is that you or your daughter at 6-1? I'm not really sure what you mean by that, but 3 of spades. So 3 of spades, I think it's your daughter. Is a 3 of spades. And 3 of spades always comes in to do more than one thing. And it doesn't mean easy. So whenever I say the name a spade, spades are always they have a challenge. They have a karmic challenge in life. And sometimes some souls that I've noticed will take on the more responsibility or more problems early on in life. Some take it in the middle, some take it in the end. But as a human, you're going to have something. It just is the human condition again. But I think that this is the period of time that you will get that promotion. I do. Because we're going to see a lot of changes now. So think on the positive. Okay, Wanda Mann, she says, I'm a 7 of clubs, and the negative thinking you say I should fight is like totally opposite of how I think and believe. Yay, Wanda. Thanks for letting me know that. Then you are an anomaly of the 7 of clubs, and that means that you actually are here doing your spiritual work. So bravo. And for that, honey, you get a card. I'm really happy to hear that. Not all 7 of clubs comes in on the lower end. Majority, for sure. Okay, let go of ego. There you go. Let go of ego and you will fly, Wanda. I think that's fantastic to know that you're a positive, upbeat. I love that. Okay, Conchetta Aparo. Hi, Conchetta. Hello, Kelly. Can I please get a card from my partner as she is stressing out ATM? Her date of birth is July 9th. So July 9th is a 6 of diamonds. So 6 of diamonds, is, and I talked a little bit about that earlier on, 6 of diamonds sometimes has high anxiety. and especially about money. So when you say stressing out ATM, is ATM meaning her ATM card? I, I have to be black and white on this one. I don't know what else ATM means. But it would make sense with the Six of Diamonds because they're financially, have this big responsibility and they have a lot of trouble. But let's get her a card. Okay, here we go. Tell her to go inward. And I would say to work on anxiety. She's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. Tell her not to worry. She's going to be okay. The Crystal Shrine. Thank you, Cherry Pearl. The Crystal Shrine. And my dear friend, Charlene works, she's a reader there too. She does some great readings there at the Crystal Shrine. If you're ever in Burbank, go see Charlene. And Shauna owns the store, and it's a great store for crystals. It's a really great store for crystals. I happen to love that one. Let's see, that Crystal Shrine. Thanks everybody for looking about that. I love that. Okay, Diana Ganick. Hi, Diana. So your birthday's coming up on June 20th. So June 20th, 10 of clubs. I bet you a lot of amazing things happen for you because you're very, 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 very psychic, Diana. So here we go. You are never alone. So that means you've got everybody's got their guides with them and nobody's alone. It's actually impossible. But for you, I think you do mediumship work. They're going to help you a lot with your mediumship work, honey. Okay. So I think that is a good one right there. Okay. Heather Chamberlain Pike. Hi, Kelly. I'm an evidential spiritual medium. And great. Do you think if someone feels with everything they are that this is the last time on earth? Great question. Do you think some just know? I know I have to complete this one thing and enjoy the rewards, and then I'm done with earth. Thoughts. It's my thought every day, Heather. Every day. Every day I go, okay, I'm going to work my ass off in this lifetime. So hopefully I will have completed my bigger mission, which began, a very, very long time ago, lifetimes ago. So, yes, I mean, I think you have to stay in the present moment. I think that you'll know when it's your last lifetime. I think that you just have that feeling. There are some birth placements that come in, and I know for sure it's their last one. But once you get as an old soul, there are other places to learn, and you kind of graduate from this school. So that's my belief on it. But yeah, I hear you, sister. Thank you for that, though. Okay, Vilma Naeger. She says, hi, Kelly. My health has not been good. I'm born on March 18th. I'm sorry your health has not been good. March 18th is a 5 of diamonds. So 5 of diamonds, interesting enough, is always surrounded by angels. So here's what I would do, Vilma. If your health has not been good, I know 5 of diamonds also has self-worth issues. So did you get more attention by having low health? Because you can also turn that energy around, and by healing yourself, because 5 of diamonds can have the most amazing healings of all. So I'd be working on the positive sides of getting some healing for yourself, because you can get some really good healings done. Let's get a message from your guide, honey. Release toxic relationships. So is anybody in your life that you need to let go of that's causing you some stress? Okay, just see if that is something. Satira Dawn Bulliard. Hey there, beautiful soul. As a mom going through teenage daughter drama. Oh, I so salute you. Any insight? So March 12th. Okay, it's a rough one. Yeah, it passes, but it's and Holiday. If you're watching, you are a wonderful teenager. So, but it all worked out. So, Jack of Diamonds. So, Jack of Diamonds, you can't control everything. A Jack of Diamonds would like to control some things, but you just can't. So, the insight is that the drama, ease up. Watch her like a hawk, but ease up. Probably, be there, be really present. There's a dance you do with a teenager. It's different, right? Here you go. Be yourself, Mom. Go ahead. Be yourself. I always, it depends on where you want to pick a fight with. It's kind of interesting. Okay, Kathy Klimzak, you got ghosted again? How can that be? Let's get a card from above, okay? We're gonna get a card from the other side to see why. Since you said ghosted, we're just gonna go with that. Okay, it was my time to go. You have some very funny ones on the other side. Um, so whoever ghosted you, that was really funny. Um, then it wasn't supposed to be, you know. So use your discretion when you're dating. Don't just date. Just use your discretion. Do you even like this person? Think like that. Okay, Christy Flores. I'm a super spade. Yes, you are. January 10th. January 10th. Anybody that was born in that first 13 days of January is a super spade. And spades only come in, I believe, January, February, March, and into April. And I guess a little bit into June. That's not true. A little bit into June. But, and you are January 10th. So January 10th, four of spades. Whew. So often when I run into January 10th, four of spades, they often are lawyers. They usually have something to do with the law or nursing or doctors or some sort of big profession like that, because a four of spades can do anything. They come in serious, life is serious, we're going to get things done, and it lasts that way until your last breath. I'm so sorry. I'm a four clubs, but same thing. But four of spades is even more. So let me get you a card, though, just for this. Appreciate your talents, because you'll be working a lot. Four of spades. Oh my God. All fours have to work so hard. So Suzanne Cam, she says, my mom turns 91 tomorrow on the 11th June in Australia. Wow. So your mother is a six of diamonds. Also, a lot of six of diamonds going on today. And my daughter's a six of diamonds. I just think that they're just wonderful. Be with your mother, because I know that six of diamonds is here to connect. They've got to connect. They've got to connect with family and friends and loved ones. So let's get a card from the other side from your mom. Okay. Okay. And I don't know if this is a message for her, but let's see. The message is from the other side. I had to leave that way. So I'm not sure what that means for your mother. Maybe her husband had passed, that he had to leave, but he'll be back to receive her when it's her time. I don't think she's going anywhere yet, though. Okay, I think she's still there. Trey. Hi, Trey. Hi, Kellee. July 14th. And it's during a full supermoon. Any messages from my dad, 11/8, and my mom, 4/23. Mom and dad in 1985. Dad, car accidents, not their fault. I was 6 years old with mom and with 14 with dad. Oh, Trey, that is just, I had chills. Oh, honey, that's a big one. That's a big one right there. Let me just see something, because that's a lot. So you're July 14. Ace of diamonds. That's probably how you survived. Ace of diamonds can take on a lot. That's the only thing I could figure, because that's an awful lot here. But let's get a card from the other side, honey, okay? That's a lot. I'm sorry that you had to, you must have really grown a lot from this kind of a beginning stage of your life early on. As I said, some souls take it on early. Some things take it on in the middle of their life, and some people take it towards the end. But I see all of your thoughts. So that would be from your parents. I see all of your thoughts. They're always with you, Trey. Thank you for that, honey. I really appreciate you putting that on. Susan, the crystal cupboard on Magnolia Boulevard. No, I don't know that one, but it's the other one that I was talking about. So thank you for that. Londa Clark, my husband is 9:30 and mine is 10:14. What is going to happen with our marriage? We've been married 27 years on December 31st. So December 31st is that's the only day that we can't read, because it's the Joker card. They call that the Joker. Maybe not a good day to get married. However, you've been married all this time, 27 years. So September 30th, your husband is 9:30. So 9:30 is, I have to get some new sheets here, a 7 of hearts. Oh yeah, I should have known that. 7 of hearts. So hold on a minute. And 10:14, you are a 8 of clubs. So 7 of hearts and an 8 of clubs. Well, that works out. 8 of clubs is anxious all the time. Are you just anxious about the marriage? I mean, you must be. And the 7 of hearts has to figure out, they often will pick um, challenging relationships. And it sounds like you both did. So this can work out. It can work out. If you would like it to work out, go get some good marriage counseling. There's some great therapists, and work on your stuff. Oh, here you go. Here's the card. Here you go. Ask for guidance. Ask for guidance. That's what I would do, because that's a long time to be married. You know, if it's worth saving, it might be worth saving. Okay, Bonnie Bond. Okay, can you have a reading? You are 521. So May 21. And May 21 is a Jack of Clubs. Jack of Clubs, and you're a female. So Jack of Clubs tends to be really psychic, like really psychic. Often I find them as incredible healers as well. They also like to do many things. And when they're in a relationship, I would say this: it's important that you don't bring on everybody else's stuff, okay, when you're in a relationship, because Jack of Clubs tends to do that. They can, because they have a way of healing other people. And so you want to watch that. But let me get you a card, Bonnie. It says, everyone has value. And you have a lot of value. In 1957, again, I love the 1957s. That's really fun for me. Okay, hi, Karen Bennett. Hi, Kellee. I'm feeling big things will be happening my way. A major shift. Any Destiny card insights? Yes. Karen, I have to agree with that. And especially now with with Saturn going retrograde. It brings back things. It brings us back to where we're supposed to be. And you are May 12th. And that's a 7 of diamonds. I love the positive attitude. So let's get you a card from your guides, Karen, because I think a lot of things are going to change up for you. Here we go. Practice moderation. I don't know what that's about, but practice moderation as you're waiting for this big momentum shift. And I love that you know that it's coming, because it will. So Emily Nicole, that makes me feel better. I need a home. Oh, good, good. Okay. So that's important here. Oh, hi, Lisa Bromers. This is a good question. She says, hi, Kellee. I'm curious to know what brought you to Wisconsin from California. I also live in Wisconsin. Okay, I should pick a card for myself on that one. What happened is, it's interesting, the long story and the short story. The short story is, my husband was with Neil Diamond for many years, and Neil retired due to Parkinson's. And after he was with him for 35 years. And so we had always had a second home here in Wisconsin. And, it was a second home. I didn't know we would be moving here. But then my mother died. And when my mother died and Neil retired and a lot of other things happened, I mean, all at the same time as life would have it, every door shut. And Don said, I want to move to the farm. I want to live on the farm. And we moved 9 months before COVID. And it was a shock. I mean, I'm from Beverly Hills, California. And I'll be honest, it was a shock. But now it's so beautiful and peaceful. And I just love it. I mean, I really do love it. I know people find that hard to believe. Believe me, so do I sometimes. And I can't believe we've been here almost 3 years. Yeah, June 19th, I think it's 3 years. And again, we moved literally 9 months before COVID. So thanks for asking. And we have family here. Dawn has a lot of family here. So we have family here that I just love so much. Shout out to my niece, Peggy. I love you, Peggy. Peggy helped me all the way through COVID and all of that, because, we were alone in the middle of nowhere for a long time. So she helped us a lot. So it was great. So anyway, thanks for asking. Yes. Okay. Amelia Marie. Hi. I was attracting people at work or personally that are controlling. Why? Okay. I think you mean I always attract people at work or personally that are controlling. Why? Well, let's see. Your birthday is January 13, another 1957. I'm telling you, us old gals, we got to get our act together. I'm telling you. or you'll continue to pick people until you set boundaries. So January 13th is an Ace of Spades. Okay, Ace of Spades is for money or spirituality, money or business or spirituality. You always have to choose spirituality. I mean, almost there's a balance there between the mundane and the spiritual. And until you really stay in that spiritual space, set boundaries, you won't pick people that are controlling. Okay, so I hope that is helpful to everybody. Now, don't forget, on Saturday we have our first event with Prajna Avalon, and it starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And if you can't make it and you purchase it, it's going to be recorded and we will send it to you. So if you can only do part 1 and you can't do 2 and 3, however you want it to work, we'll make it work for you. But it's going to be a really amazing event. We're going to learn all about Lemuria and Atlantis, very different civilizations. And Prajna is an incredible teacher. She's going to be talking about Atlantis, and then she's going to do an incredible meditation for it. And I'm going to be talking about Lemuria, and it's going to be amazing. And if you are an empath or a medium or a psychic or somebody that has always had this idea or this notion that something else existed, that Atlantis, or you were a Lemurian or one of those, then the answer is you probably were. I think most people actually have been Atlanteans. Not everybody had been a Lemurian, but they're very. It was a very loving civilization. So it's going to be a really interesting event. So please join us if you are able to. And then on Monday, join James and me, and we are going to be doing. Our show on Monday is going to be our higher self, connecting with our higher self. So you guys will love that. It's going to be a great show on Monday night. And I think I'm correct. I think James is doing something tomorrow. No, or is it it's the following Friday? He's doing readings the following Friday, I believe. So anyway, do I have that right, Renee?
Yes. Well, James just called me, and he's actually going on vacation for a few days. So he will not be having his soul care at noon, and not the show. It will be postponed 1 week. So there you go.
That's why he was calling.
Yes, I think so.
I knew he was going to go away. I thought it was the week after. So no show next Monday, but I will be back next Thursday. So everybody have a wonderful week. And you heard it from Renee first. There you go. Take care, everybody. Much love.
You've been listening to Ask Me Anything, featuring spiritual medium and psychotherapist Kellee White.